Goddess Reederson. I said Reederson. Somebody's last name could be Reederson or something like that. Or you doing a lot of reading or something like that. I mean, like my sage, big boos. Pull my cards and stuff, whatever cards I'm about to use. Sage my cards. Let's go. Let's sage all my cards. Let's do that. Yeah, all of them. Sage all the cards. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Let me do this time. It's Sunday, June 29, 2025 at 1:21 p.m. Okay. So, Waxing Crescent and Virgo, you play 1144 or 5510 or 518. Okay, let's go. Let's get this going. So, how I'm going to do this today. Okay. Gotcha. So, let's go ahead and get all these cards. Let's go ahead. I was relaxing watching the movie, but that movie was getting, I don't know what the hell was going on with that movie. All right. Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. So you could be feeling a bit in the haze, in the maze right now, confused, okay? Illusion. Just like I just said. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for real soul connections. This could be in a relationship, anything, or friends, anyone you're going about. Be careful of the illusions. I be telling y'all about the maze. They be taking you to a whole maze. Probably just with conversation or communication, okay? Be careful of that. Avoid the trap of mistaken fantasy for real. Fantasy is like somebody sending off illusion. Oh yeah, it's gonna be this. Oh yeah, we're gonna be that. Oh yeah. Okay, let go. Some things are best to let go and let the universe work it out in divine timing. So it's best to wait. Then you won't have to go through this big ass maze. You don't have to take your mind through all that illusions. Okay, cloudy judgment, having cloudy judgment. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Spirit, this is what Spirit is telling you at this time. Your spirit is about to be subliminated from these illusions. Okay, so if you're going through a maze of confusion right now and illusions, let go. Okay, that's what Spirit telling you. Just let go. All right, honor. Okay, make sure you honor yourself in all situations. Also respect your elders. I mean, your elders are your ancestors. I picked that up earlier today. When they said respect your elders, that is your ancestors. Spirit guides, whoever you want to say. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find relationship becomes stronger. When you show your ancestors' spirit, which is in spirit, gratitude and honor, respect, you get that same respect in return. And all your endeavors, you don't have to go through this illusion, this maze. Because a maze is an illusion, if you really think about it, because you can always get out of a maze. All right, deep. And then go deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. What is your soul purpose in that relationship when you pick someone? Or what is their soul purpose for you? You got to go deep within. You just can't pick people and they send out illusions and send you through a whole damn maze with communication. Like, what the hell? Next thing you know, Spirit be telling you the whole time, look, you need to honor me and go deep within. And I'm going to tell you what this is all about. And then, when you don't listen and you start going through the maze, the Spirit be telling you, look, honor what I'm saying to you, and you don't. Usually time you find out that Spirit was right. Okay? Usually you can tell Spirit is right. Okay? Let go. They're saying to let go. So it's like let go of a fixed plan, and you had fixed plans to, be with someone. You need to let go and just like meditate. Twin flame. That's what it's about. Twin flame. themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. Okay? So it might feel deep at the moment, but a lot of people good with got the gift of gab. Let's put it that way. Okay? You could be rekindling something with somebody. So this is nothing back there. So I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, and then we're gonna go farther into this. You could be rekindling something with a twin flame. Somebody you think is a twin flame. But they're saying right at this time that you need to honor them and go deeper first. Okay? Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. So you might be thinking about the good times y'all shared. Oh yeah, we had a good time. Uh-huh. But Spirit is saying you need to honor me first and go deep within. And it says, look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in this relationship. What is your soul purpose in this relationship? Why are you rekindling it? Because of good times you had before? Okay. Reload it. Let's go. Y'all know me. Heart. Because you're an empath. We already know that. It's nothing back there. You start to feel your heartbeat faster when you get closer. So you really truly love this person. Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. Okay? There ain't nothing back here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out. So it's obvious they wanted me to take that out. Maze, illusion. Let go of the illusion, the maze you put yourself through. And then honor your ancestors. And they're going to honor you. And they're going to respect you. And they do respect you. Because they telling you to go deep. Why? What is this soul connection about? What is the purpose of this relationship? Okay, you feel as though this is your twin flame. Ask yourself why you want to rekindle this. Is this you just thinking about the good times? Is it lust? Is it love? You know, you need to ask yourself all those questions first before you rekindle anything. What else they want me to do with this? So let's go in the spiritual realm. Since Spirit came out here, we're gonna give you this answer to this maze right here. It could be somebody coming back try to hi. It could be somebody trying to come back and rekindle something with you. But ancestors say honor them first, and then they're gonna give you a yes or no. They're gonna make sure you're not going through a maze of illusions, like you did before you rekindled, when you was with this person last time, when you was in love, Cupid. Last time, they're trying to make sure that you get a fair deal. Because you being an earth angel, who you are, you're going to get a fair deal, mind, body, and soul. They don't want you to go through the illusion and the maze no more. For some good ass, baba battle. Yabba yabba. Give me some for maze. The legal framework. Is this an energy vampire? Okay. Energy, that's a maze, the legal framework. Illusions. Avoid the trap of making mistaken fantasy for real soul connection. So you got to disconnect that. Okay? The transparent truth. Yeah, the illusion. The illusion. You probably was going over the edge over this person. Halfway, about to take yourself out for this person. You were so in love with this person. So is it good for you? Is it good for your soul? They said go deep. I'm just going there. Whatever uploads I'm getting, somebody went real deep. Somebody went real deep and you was about to take yourself out. Oh my God, you felt so in love. But this was an energy vampire. Not for all of y'all. I'm just saying, for some of y'all was willing to go the distance, but it was a whole maze they was putting you through with the gift of gab. Man or woman, y'all fell for the illusion, the maze, the framework. They was a vampire, a clown. That's what it got on there. And you was willing to take yourself out or for this illusion. That's crazy. If you think about that, it'd be all the illusion. And then you'll be willing to go to the ends of the earth. And when this person when they leave their energy, it's like you don't have them no more. Some people are willing to take themselves out because they don't have this person no more. But it's all an illusion. That's crazy. They could have said to you before, if you leave me, I'm going to take myself out. You could have said that to them. Come on, like, be honest with yourself. But it was a trap. It was an illusion. Let go. Some things are best to let go and let the universe, I mean, you need to take a time first, like go deep, real deep, meditate before you just start rekindling shit with people. Because then you'll get the real answer. Why am I getting rekindling on this with this person? Do I really love him? Is it lust? I remember last time they told me they was going to take themselves out, or I told them that. So is it good for my soul? The evidence unfolds. Let go. If you let go, the evidence is going to unfold for itself. Is they ice cold? The ice queens, the ice kings, do they really care? What did they say when you told them I want to take myself out? Yeah, or whatever. I don't know what this is about. The spirit is about to be eliminated. I don't never do nothing like that. If you want to go, go. If you want to go, go. But it gets that deep. That's how you know it's some type of illusion. They could have been doing illusion spell. They could have been doing, mouthcraft, magic, whatever. Do spirit. Spirit is about to be eliminated. So whatever spirit this was on you that went real deep in your soul, you connected to this person in spirit. That is a twin flame. But sometimes twin flames can get real dangerous. Or it can get real dangerous for your soul. Okay. The case files, spirit. The case files is spirit. And then the hidden evidence. Spirit always have the hidden evidence. That's what spirit wants you, is about to be eliminated. The case files. While you about to rekindle this shit with this person, is they helping you find yourself? Is it good for your soul? Well, yeah. The hidden evidence is about to come out soon. The case file. Your spirit, your ancestors got the case files. Man, listen here. I don't know who you are, female or male. I'm going to tell you like this. If you ever got to that point where you was like, you look, don't ever leave me. I'm going to take myself out, or I'm going to take you out, and anybody else you get with somebody like that, you better not ever go back. Honor. Treat the people you love with respect, which is honoring your ancestors with respect. Respect your elders. That's what they're talking about. When they say respect your elders, they're talking about the people that passed before you. Honor. Okay? Treat the people you love with respect, and you will find relationship has become stronger between you. First, you got to get strong with spirit. No relationship ain't going to get strong with no humans if it's not through spirit. If they ain't send them, okay, they're going to let you know. I didn't send that person. You can tell how the relationship ended. Your ancestors ain't send that person. Why would your ancestors send you a demon? No. Okay. Honor. Let's keep this going. Why would your ancestors send you a demon? Nope. They ain't gonna send you no demon. Give yourself an honor. Okay, y'all. So they want you to show them some gratitude before you rekindle anything. Like, just put out some water. Put it out in front of your door. Put it out on the altar. And spirit gonna speak. It's a portal. They're gonna speak. Like, real deep. Spirit gonna go real deep with you, like make you think. Like, is it good for your soul? Was it good for you before? Do you know if I sent them or not? I did not send them. I did not send them. Love you too, boo-boo. I did not send them. Honor. I hope y'all get a meaning of what honor your elders, respect your elders mean. Your elders is 1,000 years back. You still can, that's why I be trying to tell you when I do my altar, it's still showing respect for your elders. So that's why you get so much. They be like, okay, a lot of people don't do this. But certain people that do, you're going to see that how things work out for you. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to be on here, Yanni. Honor. The clarity of justice. See, they're going to give you justice. If you honor your ancestors, they're going to always give you justice. That's what I was just trying to say to you. You always going to come out on the top. When you're dealing with people like this, they don't go deep. They just do. They go out on a limb. They finish with their karmics. Now, let me think. Oh yeah, I said they was crazy. I said they was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But let me go back to them. That's when you got to go deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose and relationship in any relationship. The revelations of facts. What's the facts of those? You going deep in any relationship. You going deep with them within your soul. You gave them your whole soul, basically. And look what they turned around to do. Illusions in a maze. Had you going on a whole loophole. Twin flame. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. So you was like a soul connection. You was like mirroring each other. They was just like you, just like me, like Jamie Foxx said. But then again, they wasn't because their whole soul wasn't in it. It was just an illusion. They had to match your soul. A demon got to match your soul. You got to just pick that up. It was an illusion, boo-boo. It was an illusion. That's why you always got to listen to spirit. When spirit speak, you always got to listen. Like, if they say no, don't do it, and you go ahead and do it, you don't got nobody but to blame but yourself. Just like when I go do shit, when I come on here, I tell you I go do shit, I got nobody to blame but myself. You know what I'm saying? The analogical lens. You got to see through that shit. The twin flame, you got to know about that twin flame journey. Once y'all research on it, you're going to be a hangman. I be saying that you're supposed to be with your kingdom spouse. The twin flame, to me, is a karmic lesson. The kingdom spouse is your true soulmate. Y'all going to match each other, so they're not going to send you do no maze. They're not going to send out no illusion. It is what it is. Just like you, as a spiritual being, it is what it is. When you like it or love it, they're going to be the same way. But you got to see through the illusions. And they know probably that you, you could probably go to church, stuff like that. But if you deep in the spirit, that's what they're looking for. Rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. So when this person come back, right? When this person come back, okay, is it gonna be? They got to do something different. You know this already. Come on now. They got to talk different, look different, smell different. The demon got to come in all different shapes. Form. I did that already. So when they're thinking, when they coming back and rekindle shit with you, they thinking about the same thing, the magical moments. Okay, it was magical when I came to them and I lollygagged them and I gassed them up and I sent off that illusion. I did that already. So now I got to be even more magical when I come back. Magical moments. Magical moments is the maze and the illusion. Well, actually, the illusion. You need to let go of the illusion. That's what the spirit trying to say. And honor your feelings. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They coming back with some magically delicious shit. This time. The legal, legitimate, rekindle. When they already in spiritual court. They already in spiritual court. They already being... For all that they already did to you, they already in spiritual court for this. That's what I'm trying to say. So they're going to come back while they're in spiritual court when they did something against you and try to rekindle this. So maybe it's something they got to, you know how in court where you don't want to press charges and you write a letter to the judge and say, I don't want to press charges against them. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Get out their karma. That's what I'm getting. So they already in spiritual court. Cupid, love is in the air. Air is communication. So love is in the air when Cupid is around. Communication. Arrow, that's the boy arrow, communication. So this person is about to communicate to you. I love you. Send you a quick text. I love you. You know I do. They already in spiritual court. They need you to write them a letter to get them off. If they come back and do, treat you right for a little bit, man and woman, they need to get out of spiritual court. Case dismissed. That's up to you. You get them out. They're a hangman right now. That's what I'm talking about. They know this. analogical lens for treating a twin flame, or you want to say twin flame, like shit. And let's just be front, like shit. Dan Heyman, they're in spiritual court. Okay, they need to rekindle this, so make things right, so they can get out of spiritual court. They don't want to go to jail. Just spiritually, I'm talking about. Look, I just said it. Case closed. Cupid, for what they did to your heart. That's they fucked up your root chakra too. Blocked your root chakra. Oh yeah. Now, that's up to you if you want to get them out of spiritual court. I just read it. Y'all just saw. I'm not gonna keep reporting. It's the case of integrity. The integrity part is when they came in. When they first came in, what was they mission? To send out illusions and send you through a whole damn maze. You figuring out shit. You try to figure out they love you or not because their actions ain't showing it. I mean, like, that's the maze part. But Spirit's telling you this time, let go and let Spirit do their job. That's probably what Spirit is telling you. Before you rekindle this, you need to go deep within. We don't want to have them magically delicious moments again. Okay? Child, I just broke that shit down, and that's exactly where it looked. They're in spiritual court right now. Case closed. They try to get this case closed. They got to come back and say they love you. They got to come back and heal your root chakra, come back and heal your heart, boo-boos. I know that's right. I know that's right. And as you said, silence. Look what's on top of here. Silence. Ain't that something? Let's go. The legal framework. So the framework was the maze. Framework was the maze. They put you in a whole maze. You didn't ask to be put in a maze. You was looking for Cupid, love, real love. They did the maze. They did the illusion. They let you go. Whatever, you let them go. Spirit had to work. Spirit was doing their job. You started honoring Spirit. You went deep within, or you started healing. Twin flame, you knew what it was about, learning lesson. Now they want to rekindle. Because they need the case closed. With Spirit, with your ancestors, with Spirit guides, or whoever, they need the case closed. So that's really all up to you. Boo-boos. That's crazy. So this is what you need to go deep in. Okay, we know you want to think about the cha-cha-cha moments, the laughter, the fun, all that stuff that you had with this person. But is they coming back for real love? That they coming back to really do right by you? Or they just need to get out of spiritual jail? That's basically what it is, spiritual jail, spiritual court. That's what they try to say, that you need to go deep in. When you rekindle this, you need to go deep first. Are you really coming back because you love me? Or a lot of them don't know about spiritual jail. But they know since they left you, they've been going through some pure hell. Well, if I come back and make it right, maybe I can get out of spiritual jail. No, you can't leave, come in with bad intentions, leave with bad intentions, and come back with bad intentions. That shit gotta be pure. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow. So I know they ain't coming back. Left, came in with the illusions in the maze. Left, okay, with no integrity. And then try to come back in with no integrity. Like, that's gonna help. Case closed, Cupid. And I'm not saying that's every one of them. But that's what you have to determine by Spirit. You are a spiritual being, so that's something you got to determine with your ancestors. Because you know me, I don't like to break up relationships. I don't like saying no love. I love love. If it's real love. But I just don't want nobody leaving, came in, put a maze on you. Okay? The framework. And then, lead, came in with no integrity. I just said it. Leave with no integrity and then come back with no integrity. That's not going to get you out of spiritual jail. Somebody better tell them. I don't know what the hell this is. It probably could be one or two that's doing that shit. and they think they're gonna get out. They're gonna get the case closed. The hammer gonna come down on their ass. I don't know what the hell this is. Weird. I'm gonna get y'all signs out here. Let's go. Let's see if this is a spiritual hater. Pat from your past life. That's longing to come back, craving, aching, wanting to come back. Look, shocking. Because when they went out in the world, got shopping, shocking to them. How they tried to escape. I told you they probably tried to escape, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. They trying to escape karma. Some of them are. Intuition. See what I'm saying? It's about your heart. And it's about their intentions, their integrity. Rejection, how they rejected your heart. And you was clinging to them. Remember I just said that? And now you figure out you better off happiness, clear head space. I'm going to just do the cards like this. I'm going to just shuffle them and we can go from there. Because I ain't, look, that's crazy. One day, look, they're coming back. So this is a case of your integrity too. If you're going to honor spirit or you're going to honor this person right here. Let's go. Memories. Then I said, you're going to be going back on the memories. I remember when this, it's good sex, good head, good this, good smiles. I remember we used to walk in the park. We used to go to movies. That's what's going to get you. But it was all a part of illusions. You got to remember that. Look, time. Divine is saying give it some time with the memories. And then you're going to have no flashes of, when things started getting bad. Nothing is perfect, but some things just can't be fixed. That's where I'm at with it. But let me get my rag, y'all. Y'all know how I do. It's my own. Yeah. Okay. All righty. Crazy, y'all. It's like some people don't learn their lesson, but some people do. So we got longing. Okay. So craving, aching, want you back. One day they planning to come in, someday, somewhere, another time. They been was planning this when they left. That was already in their head. They were sending you off illusion, putting you in a maze because they wanted to be able to come back. That's what I'm trying to say. Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Now they withdrawn. They single. So now they get to come back. Pain. After they put you through so much pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. They apprehensive though, but they know why they're going to do withdrawals or whatever from you. Okay? Twin flame. There we go again. Twin flames. They know this was a twin flame journey. They probably got that out there where they was at. Somebody talked about the twin flame journey. Mirroring, share feelings, reflection, distracted. Yeah, they got distracted from their twin flame, sidetracked. They was able to get out the maze, but you wasn't. Because they were seeing a lot of illusions. Sidetracked, delays. Shallow, hollow, empty boredom. Now they bored. Shallow, hollow. Okay, but this is the way they came into you in the first place. Okay, that's how they was easily distracted. Trapped. Stuck, tied down, captive. That's how you felt. Or that's how they started feeling when they got with you. They want to go outside and have fun. Okay? Resistance. Secret admirer, suppressed and timid. So they got them a little secret admirer. I told you, the maze. The framework. It's like basically setting you up. You know what I'm saying? To trap you. Get you the feelings, get some deep feelings for them, whatever. And you have to let go, releasing. I just said this. This is almost like letting go, moving on, walking away. Because they had a secret admirer. And don't act like you ain't know. Stop. Don't act like you ain't know. You knew. You know what was going on. You just let it go on. You just let the maze go on. You kept going through the maze. Second chance. I just told you they coming in. They're going to roll the dice one more time. Because they in spiritual jail with you. Or they're going to hit snake eyes. Yeah. There you go. All right. Reconciliation. making amends, opportunity. They're waiting for an opportunity to talk to you, communicate. I just told you to communicate. All right, bonding, sensual, confiding in you about what happened. They know they got to come back and tell you the truth. That's another thing. That's a case of integrity too. They got to come back and tell you everything. Kids can't come back with no case of integrity. They got to come back and tell you everything. That's just point blank. And if they don't tell you everything, that's why the Spirit is saying, honor your ancestors and go deep. If they can't tell you the whole truth, they can't give you answers to what was going on. If you ask them questions, they can't give you the truth. That's not a man. That's not a real man. That's not a real fucking woman. Let's just face it. That's a boy or a girl. Abandoned, left out, walked away and cold. I said they gotta give you, talk to you, or communicate to you why they abandon you. Deep. I know that's right. Why they walked away, farewells, left behind. Why they get fatality? Why did they do amazing and put on illusions and then walked away like it was nothing? They knew one day they could come back. Snake eyes. Roll the dice, divine feminine. So I'm talking to a divine feminine. We're going to go through all this divine masculine in here too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is deep. Breaking point. Limit, final straw, overwhelm. They might tell you, I was at my final straw with you. How the hell was you? That's that shit I just told you about the transparent truth. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to unalive myself if you leave me. They was playing a lot of maze games and illusions with you. But the whole time setting traps and had a secret admirer. While they was telling you, I'm going to take out myself if you leave me. This is going to be the limit and the final straw, I swear. If you ever leave me. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. So they left you with a curse. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Illusion, basically. Conflicted. Decisions, hot, cold, multiple choices. You didn't know which way to go with this person. I told you to play with your head. Bogglehead. Yeah. You ever leave me, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt myself. They was never planning to do so. They probably were just putting a hex on you. Witchcraft. Have you in a negative mind. Peace, harmony, balance. Conflicted. So they brought conflict to your peace, your harmony, and your balance. Thinking. Missing you, craving you. Now they, thinking about you right now. Snake eyes. Conflict. Clashing differences. I told you, you're going to be thinking about this. You're going to be thinking about the good memories first, and then you're going to think how y'all was clashing. How y'all had y'all clashing differences, and where did the conflict come from? It came from the secret admirer. This was all a game. When they came in, they had no integrity. If they did, think about it. They could have resisted the devil, resistance, the secret admirer, and the devil would have fled. You know what I'm saying? Resist the devil and he shall flee. He wouldn't let the devil come in and cause all this conflict. Okay? Sorrow, loss, grief, depression. I told you. Had you depressed? They was kind of depressed? No, not really. No, you just needed to be mice in the cage, in that maze. They had to keep you running around in that maze. No opening to that maze. Okay? That's why they kept bringing the conflict. They need you here. Darkness. Hex, curse. Negative mind. Thinking about it. Constantly. So while they out there, bam, 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 bam. You in here. Take it as it resonates. Loyalty. And you showed them loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. You was believing them. Okay? While they was out there, bam, 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 bam. Ecstasy, like I just told you. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Foundation. Probably even in your home. Messing with your mind, body, and soul. Okay? Foundation. Okay? Establish family security. Peace, balance. realizations, empathies, understandings, awakenings. You know, and then you had to come to a realization like, yo, what is why are we doing this conflict? Why am I the one being depressed and you the one going out there having a good time? Mm. Probably one of those moments when you was at home, like they caused conflict. They thought how they could bring conflict to your peace and balance, and then they started saying, "Look, we're gonna have you on loss of view. I gotta have you on loss of view before I go bam, 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 bam." Daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. They need you at home fantasizing about what love could look like, but you already know because most of the time, you don't know. Like some people never been truly loved, so you really don't know. Coming to the realization. Some people be like, love is a fantasy or whatever, daydreaming, imagining. This is what love is. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me think. You got look. They act like they at their breaking point with you, right? Then they curse you with that. I'm at my breaking point, and if you ever leave me, I swear for God, I swear for God, I will take you and myself out. And that person, you cheat on me, but the whole time they cheating. See the illusion? And you know they cheating. Spirit be telling you, honor me, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Then they be like, I need to go out and get to my secret admirer. So what can I do? Cause confusion, conflict, to their peace and harmony. So I can have them thinking in their head like they did something wrong, and then they're gonna have conflict. I need to cause some conflict so I can have them a sorrow and have them just sitting there thinking and waiting. You ain't going nowhere. That's a hex. That's witchcraft. If you really think about it, that's witchcraft. When somebody can fuck with your mind like that so you won't go nowhere while they out there doing their thing, they got to put you in a negative mind first. That's basically witchcraft. They're making sure that you don't have an awakening what they're doing, so they got to cause conflict to your peace and harmony just out of nowhere, and then have you in your head thinking, was it me? Did I do something wrong? You know, those be one of those people that say it's gonna be anything. It's gonna be anything. You slam the door too hard. It might be something like that. You slam the door too hard. What the fuck you slam that door so hard for? It's gonna be like some shit like that. Get me? So it's part of witchcraft. So now they caused the conflict and then walked out the door, and there you go. You ain't going nowhere. You loyal. They ain't already told you. If you ever leave me, I'll unalive you and myself. If you ever cheat on me, I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna get them. But you out there cheating. Can we get them? Can we get you too? You see how this works? The maze? Alright. I hope y'all get it. Heart fault, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. See, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. He must really love me. She must really love me. They go through all this and say that to me. Who the fuck say shit like that? And why would you even think to say that's love? I don't even understand it. That's mixed signals. That's like what? You seen it right in front of your face. It's called illusions. Like, you get what I'm saying? Conflict, illusions, and then, you know, they out there cheating, they doing everything they want to do. And you're sitting at home having the blues, singing the blues. And then, you know, you got heart fall, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. You be saying that's messed up. I ain't even do anything wrong. You be going to do it. I didn't even do anything. It's a hex, hon. Witchcraft. To keep you contained. Right. I just want, I look, y'all ain't the only one who went through it. I just started recognizing that shit. Like, yo, I've been played so many times. It's like lights, camera, action. Just think of a movie, lights, camera, action. Cameras on, rolling. You know what I'm saying? It just come out of nowhere. Right. That's basically what I'm trying to say. They get what I'm trying to say. Blossom, thank you. You get what I'm trying to say? Loss, grief, depression. They want you, you need to be like this all the time. So they can go out there and run and do what they want to do. They need to keep this up. And they're going to keep putting that in your head. That Hexacursed witchcraft, talking about they at their boiling point. You ever cheat. You ever lie on me. I mean, you ever leave me. I'm unalive you and myself. They're going to keep saying that to you. But it's really illusion. They ain't going to do shit. Then again, these days, when demons get a demon attachment, you never know. Now you be meeting witches or warlocks, so you never know what these people will do. Curse, that's a part of a curse on the hex and the witchcraft. I just want y'all to recognize that when you start feeling it's not you, it's them. That's the first thing you need to say when people do that shit to you like that. Hell no, when they walk there, it ain't me, it's you. Hey, listen here. You see how dark he is, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. They acting like they at their limits with you and you ain't do shit. I'm at my limit with you. What? Yeah. See them two cards dark right there? Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. They need to have this, you unbalanced. Distorted, illusions. I keep I'm trying to tell you, they got to cloud your mind and your vision. Even when you see, let me tell you something. The illusion is, even when you see them taking a shower, okay, the beginning, they taking a shower, they getting ready, you know they getting ready for something. You know what I'm saying? You can see it boiling up, like they're about to start some shit. Everything balanced in the house and its foundation. My mind, body, and soul, the house is, even the house, you know, it come out of nowhere. I just told you. You got, it's like you walking on eggshells. You already know. You go slam the cabinet door, something like that. Why are you slamming on fucking cabinet doors like that? You know what I'm saying? It start all over again. Somebody going through this. And I'm telling you what it is. It's cloudy judgment. It's witchcraft on your mind. Look, I just told you. Dishonesty, deception, trickery. Building the web of dishonesty, trickery, and deception. You better recognize that off the bat. Depth, awareness, importance, value. And see, when people play these games, they think you don't know your value. That's another one. You got to stop that too, men and women. I had to learn that too. Like, motherfuckers, when they start talking down on you, you got to learn to let it go. It's a TKO with that, because what they trying to do is have you degrade your value. When they disrespect you, they need your value down low. Your vibration is low so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's part of the pimp juice, basically. Okay? That they letting loose. You know that song. All right? Forbidden, non-committal sexual energy for lusting. They got a lot of options. You know how they say you just they man. They got a lot of options for lust. So when they want to rekindle something, it's like, if we had that love and that bond like you said we did, why did you leave in the first place? And if you ask them that question, they got to be honest. It was for lust. Yeah. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. And this is after you cleanse their ass out your damn energy. Man, or you cleanse that lust demon off of you. They going out there doing all this deception, trickery, shit. Bringing them lust demons back on you, putting them sexual demons back on you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you release that, you purified, and it did say, let go. You know what I'm saying? Now you want the lust. I can't say all of them coming back with the lustful energy or whatever. They could have really healed. And not all of them. Some of them just come on to get the hell out of, get this case closed in the spiritual realm, this karma that they're going through for doing this shit. It's just point blank. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. They could be trying to come back and get you pregnant or want to get pregnant by you. to trap you this time. You ain't going nowhere. Here we go again. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. They know you're a beauty inside and out. Charming, graceful, handsome, whatever you want to say. They got out there and got played. That's their karma. Everybody was playing them. They felt what you felt. That game they was playing, that maze they was doing, they was gonna do the same shit. Don't let social media fool you. Them motherfuckers be going through it. I don't give a fuck about them goddamn smiles. They be going through it. The weed they wear for you is the same weed they weave out there in the streets. Because they for the streets. And now, like I said, they be thinking, charming, graceful, beautiful, handsome, kind-hearted. I can just go back over there. Not with no integrity, you can't. Not with no bitter heart, you can't. You should have learned that the first time. You know what I'm saying? We already know the game. Charge that to the game. If you didn't learn the first, second, third time in relationships, but you be learning, like, as soon as they start, you can tell when somebody really being honest with you. You can feel that in your soul, deep in your spirit. If somebody really telling you the truth or this bullshit. You be going for it though. You be making them think you going for it though. You be like, You probably just sit there now like, Yeah. I know that's right. Silence. Frozen, no words, stone wall. Dishonesty, deception. And then they don't have no answer for you. Where you been? Why you acting like that? Why you doing this to me? They don't have no answer. They know why they doing it to you. They doing this shit, they silent treatment on purpose. Acting like you did it wrong. Man, listen here. Your ass is out there cheating, lusting, after lusting Jezebel spirits. Not all of them probably, but most of them are. Because what woman or what man want to break up a home, a happy home? Or they might be out there saying they don't have nobody, silent about it. Frozen stone wall ain't telling them. You know what I'm saying? Obsession. Infatuation, adoration, addiction. But with your spirit, with your grateful, charming, kind-hearted stuff, they have an obsession with you. They can't let you go. I won't let you go. I don't need to let you go. Why should I let you go? When I'm getting treated like shit by everybody else out there, I need to come home to somebody that's gonna, be charming, grateful, and kind-hearted. Because I'm getting treated like shit out there. They ain't treating me like you treat me. Now it becomes an obsession. See what I'm saying? Why ain't you obsessed with the ones out there? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why aren't you obsessed with them Jezebel spirits out there, them sexually transmitted demons or whatever the hell going on out there? Why are you obsessed with the one beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted? Because they're not meeting that out there. You know what I'm saying? Hopeless, sinking, the spirit falling apart. That's what start happening. They start feeling hopeless. Damn, ain't no hope for the youth. They be saying Tupac and shit. Ain't no hope for the nigga. You ain't the youth. What you're doing is for the youth. Playing games is for the youth. We left that back in high school. You said you wanted to be in a relationship. You said you wanted to settle down. You said you wanted to have a baby. But you don't want to do the family thing. You know what I'm saying? When times got hard, you got solid, frozen stone wall and wanted to be deceptive. So you only getting back what you gave me out there in the streets. Because you for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Weird. Exhaustion. Depleted, drained, long journey. If they be taking all that traveling, all that partying, all that going to visit people, all that going to hotel rooms, all that gas money, all that money they spent on them, all that dinners, all that shit, all that sex. So you gotta think about it like that. You might be home a little bit depressed, lost grief depression, but they depleted themselves. They wearing themselves out. They hopeless. And not only that, people start seeing that shit. They hopeless. Because they start playing games with other people. Then they attach an obsessed person. You see how this go? They're obsessed with you. They go out there playing in the streets, doing deceptive shit. Then they attach an obsessed person. Then maybe the person they're sleeping with attach an obsessed person. Because it's all about, sexually transmitted demons. All these energies. Then they all start feeling the same way, hopeless. They start feeling the same way they made you feel, hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart. Because actually what they're doing is taking your energy that, let's put it like this. When they do this to you, okay, I'm going to put it like this because this is what I'm getting with this energy. When they have you feeling like that, hopeless, despair, and they doing all, get you on balance and all that other shit, in that energy. So now, like she said, you're in a low vibration. Now, when you're supposed to be lifting yourself up when people doing this shit to you. But they want you to wait there for them. While they go out there and get exhausted. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about all the other energies. So while you in this energy now, you in low vibration, they out there lusting. Sex demons, Jezebel spirits, succubus, incubus, whatever. Like I said, they start getting obsessed over you because they start seeing your beauty, your charm, you're grateful, you call her, I need to be there with you. That's why they need to hold on to you. And then they go out there and mess with somebody else and they do the same deceptive shit. This person get obsessed with them, obsession, and start being obsessed because it's a demon. Then they come back and sleep with you, starts all over again. This web. It's a big web. They just started it started all small with you. Then all this deception, deceiving, lying, whatever the fuck they be doing, it started weaving a big ass web. Okay? Now they exhausted. And when you gonna feel that, when they have sex with you, after they left you home in sorrow and grief, you gonna feel exhausted. You gonna be wondering why I feel so goddamn drained. Because that's all their energy. They done tired themselves out. Hopeless. Sinking, despair, fault. You feeling the other person's feelings. You're feeling the other person's feelings that they dogged out. You feeling the other person's feelings that they dogged out. And they bring it back. They bring this shit back to you. That's why when you lay down with them, you feel so goddamn drained. If it's good energy, some people say, oh, if it's good, then you'll fall asleep. No, the fuck you're not. Not all the time. And actually, you're going to want it again and again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. That's what I'm saying. Everybody learning a karmic lesson. Everybody that's sleeping with this person that you're dealing with, everybody learning a karmic lesson. All this energy, sinking, despair, falling apart, repeated patterns, karmic, a spiritual hater. And not only that, they get involved with a witch or a warlock, a spiritual hater. This person can feel your energy. Now, this spiritual hater is attacking you. Not only attacking you, but attacking your person. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got some pimp juice. They got some yo juice from this person. The spiritual hater that's a witch or a warlock, now they gonna attack you. They know what they doing. Sex magic. Then when they come back and sleep with you, the sex magic is on them. Now it's on you. You see what I'm saying? How this shit goes? This is a whole web of fucking bullshit that can be avoided. Only you, devoted, attached, crave. And that's how you be looking at them. But now they attach the spiritual hater, which is a warlock or a witch, is like only you. Only you can prevent sex fires. That's what I'm saying. Now you got this shit attached to you. Devoted, craving, attached. I just said this. Some people don't care who they go out there and sleep with. It's weird. Lust, hates your spirituality, light, magic, power. They can tell when they with somebody, a light barrier, a light being, this dark energy. They start asking questions. That's when they start pillow talking. Who you with? You got a girlfriend? They know because they dark. They're succubus or incubus. So they know. They start pillow talking. Then your dumb ass person start telling them all your information. The next thing you know, oh, okay. Show them your pictures, all that shit. Next thing you know, they're doing spiritual work on you like crazy. They behind the scenes doing this shit. Like, what the fuck? Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience. And then they start chasing toxicity. Whew, instead of having resilience. That's what I'm getting. Resist the devil and he shall flee. Now this person chasing them. This demon chasing them. This spiritual hater is chasing them. That's where the obsession come from. Now you don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Possibilities. Free-spirited adventure, taking risks. Now they wanted to take this risk of possibilities and came across. Now look how they running. They done met a damn succubus, incubus. Now they want to run. Look at this shit. Now they want to run. They ain't got upset with that pimp juice. Whether it's a man or a woman, they got obsessed with the pimp juice or that light. Your light, the one that's being cheated on, and if this person had a light in any sense, their light. And now this person is attacking. There go the light, yeah, spiritual hater. Free spirit, Richard. Take risks, free spirited, taking risks on the light. Now they're trying to run from it. That's when you start noticing. That's when you start noticing they want to stay home more. You ain't going out today? Ain't going outside today. They start singing that song. Ain't going outside today. Why you ain't going outside today? I thought you were free spirited. Take risks. See what I'm saying? Attachments, third party spirits. They try to run from this third party spirit that got obsessed with their energy. It's not about them. It's not about their looks. Ain't about none of that. It's about they attached to that, their spiritual hater. Their light. Basically the light of you. They're really not attached to them. They're attached to you, your light. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Attachment, third party peers. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Now I told you I ain't going outside today. They scared to run into the spiritual hater. Bill. They ain't going outside today. They don't want to do it no more. The person started causing confusion for them now. They done told all your business. Now the person threatening them, telling them, I'm going to tell them everything. Blackmail them and shit. Starting to cause confusion now. Now you attach yourself to a dark witch, warlock, tell them all your business, attach your light that they cheating on you, attach your light to them. They obsessed with your light and now they're attacking you spiritually behind the scenes. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why you start feeling anxiety, fear, stress, worry, and all this other shit. Shit ain't going right all of a sudden. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this be crazy. Everything going good until they start going out there cheating. Okay. Yeah. Hoping, faith, manifesting. When you start manifesting, I'm telling you, you have hope that this is going to work out. You stay with them. And let's not forget, nobody's cleaning out their energy. Nobody's doing no spiritual cleansing. Nobody, because you're not knowing what's going on. Right? That'd be sexually transmitted demons. They don't have an understanding of that they can attach a succubus or incubus, a jinn. They don't believe in shit like that. They just go to church. I don't believe in that shit. But you can. And then you fucking up the person that you cheating on life and you fucking up your life. That's a shame. Memories. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. It was bittersweet. They went out there chasing jinns, Jezebels, witches, warlocks. It was bittersweet. It was bitter and it was sweet. Sour Patch Kids. Somebody might like Sour Patch Kids. One of your person that's, trying to come back might like Sour Patch Kids. It was bitter and it was sweet. But they're not Fantasia. Okay? Start reminiscing. Damn, I should have never went out there, stuck my thing, or hopped on any dicks out there. They don't want to go outside today, y'all. It's hot as fuck, but they don't want to go outside. They're scared whoever this person is going to catch up to them. Or they don't want you to go outside no more. Now, all you could do is go to work and come home. Can we go out to the movies? No. Why? Because I said so. Because I don't feel like going. Or you can go by yourself. That's how I start getting. Because that's what's going on. They're hiding from this damn witch or this warlock. Okay. Commitment, marriage, promise, fidelity. So then let's start making promises. We're going to get married. Okay? Now I love you again. Because I done met a demon. I met a whole demon. You just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But let's go ahead and get married. I got good memories with you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Because they know you're vulnerable at this time. You want this to be, true. You want to get out this maze. You want this to be true, but you know what they've been doing. Spirit be telling you. You don't know this part, though. They didn't attach themselves to a damn demon that's exhausting you in them. Every time you going to marry them when you have sex with them, they're going to drain your energy. It's this succubus, incubus draining your energy along with them. Every time you have sex with them, this person pulling on your energy too. That's what I'm trying to. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. And then they start acting crazy like this. It just come out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? They attach themselves to that damn Jezebel, incubus, succubus spirit. They don't even know that they got this demon on them. I'm trying to tell you. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand how this connections roll, this energy roll. Y'all don't understand. That's why if I'm with somebody, I ain't know about the spiritual baths and stuff yet. But if I'm with somebody, I'll wait. If it don't work out, I'll wait 6 months, something like that, and go to somebody else. But still, yet, I had to learn that too. Like, you still have this people's spirit on you. And they're going to start acting like that last person you was with because that spirit is on you and then it jumps on them. You get what I'm saying? They start talking and acting like them, like they bitter, like they don't like you and shit. Like, the fuck is that? Secrets, mysteries, concealing. And I told you they be concealing this shit from you. Who they didn't slept with. They know they slept with. They start figuring out later on they slept with a witch. They start memorizing, having memories like flashbacks, like reminiscing like, yo, that person was a witch. I'm convinced or a warlock. My life started going down. My wife or my husband's life started going down since I fucked with them. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going good before I met that. Then all of a sudden I have these spasms where it's coming from. I was not like this before. Well, it was. But they just attached more demons to them. You know, they say a man can have 1,000 demons on them, don't even know it. So they acted like a demon, but it wasn't this bad. Now they slept with a damn Jezebel, jinn, whatever, succubus, incubus. Now it's even worse. They're like they hate you now. It ain't them hating you. It's that witch, that spiritual hater that hates your light. Working through them and draining your energy, pulling your energy through them. I'm trying to tell you. Pride, ignorance, ego, stubborn. Then they start getting stubborn and shit, don't want to listen to you. Like, something wrong with you. What's wrong with you? Are they stalking you now? You better go cleanse your energy. You better get a spiritual bag. Get you some salt, Dead Sea salt, alcohol, baking soda, and sugar, and start cleansing yourself head to toe. Get that demon off of you. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. And then they're going to say, I made a mistake. I was a victim. How the fuck you was a victim? You the victim. The one they cheating on is the victim. I was a lost soul. I lost my soul. Yeah, you did lose your soul. And if you don't get that spirit off, you definitely gonna lose your soul. Because that's the whole point of these motherfucking demons, these spiritual haters. Right? What the hell? Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. Then it start affecting you and the whole family. It start affecting everybody. They don't want to get rid of this demon. Like, what is wrong? Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. So, I mean, that's what they would have to do. And I told you, like, they got to do something to cleanse their energy of self-growth, self-focus, soul-find, divine masculine, okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine is out here. Boundaries. No, drawing the line. Enough is enough. They need to draw the line with this damn demon by cleansing themselves, self-nourished, cleansing inside and out, distance, separation, space, blockage. They need to distance and separate themselves. They start going through a lot of, y'all start going through a lot of blockage. You and the person. They cheating on you, you start going through blockage. Because that's how that spirit works. Like, what the fuck? Because they didn't brought that energy home. And you be trying to escape that shit, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Then they be thinking it's you. But it's not you. It's who you fucking slept with out there. It's you. No, the fuck it ain't. It's that succubus, incubus, witch, bitch, or which nigga you slept with out there. It ain't me. Yeah, avoiding, pushing away. It be shocking. Like, you gonna blame me? Karma. And that's when they start getting karma. Consequences, cause and effect. Return. I just told you they're gonna return. Ghosting, disappearing after they ghosted you. I mean, literally, like a ghost. There's Casper the Friendly Ghost. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. They're waiting. You're going to get the true clarity. You're going to ask for the truth. They're going to have to come back with this clarity. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. It's going to be that spark by Cupid. You remember how they used to be when you first met them. That's what the memories are. The maze, the illusion that started when you first met them. But be careful. You know, they start back that ticking time bomb shit again. Apology, forgiveness, sorry. I'm sorry. Stress, for causing you all that stress. Let's start over. New beginnings. I know I broke your heart. Confessions, I'm going to confess everything. Bluff, but I'm really calling you a bluff. Pretending, wearing a mask. Soulmates. So I don't know. Look, deep love, unity, connection. You know you my soulmate. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. You was better off without this person clinging. They still got this damn demon on them that's clinging to them. You better use your intuition. Rejection is your protection, basically. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I done went through all them damn cards. This is a damn shame. They still got this shit clinging on them. But they need to close this case. Why don't you go to the witch or the spiritual hater that started this all and ask them to close your goddamn case? Because you the empath. So they need to confess. They need to make amends. They need to make sure everything all right. Your heart is, good. Whatever, to close this karma out. You see what I'm saying? Look at that shit. They on trial right now in the spiritual realm. The gavel about to come down. So they trying to rekindle. I told you. That's what the judge told them. What your ancestors told you, got to go rekindle and make shit right. And if you don't, it's all about integrity too. Case closed. If you want this case to be closed in the spiritual realm, Cupid, Want your love life to be back better? You got to go close this case with them. Love is in the air, communication. Get this hex up off of you. I mean, this be so crazy. These people crazy. You see how I go though? I had to figure that shit out for myself too. Yeah, I don't just be laying here for nothing. I be like figuring out everything. I be like thinking about when people started cheating, how my life was then, and then when they started cheating, how your life started going down. You start feeling drained. I mean, when they have sex with you, people say, no, that means it's good sex. No, the fuck it ain't. I just said what I said. It's supposed to go, if you supposed to want it again and again and again. You got enough energy to go again and again and again. Stop with that shit. That's what the devil will tell you though. It's gonna make you fall asleep. That means you comatose. Oh my Lord. We got everything backwards. We ain't got everything backwards. But we'll get it right. This is crazy. Let's go. But like I said, this is not for everybody. Some of them probably clearing their energy out, cleanse their energy out. Some of them still got this energy on. I just showed you clingy. This energy, whatever this demon is still clinging on it. And they just come to they still try to come in with no integrity, trying to get this case closed with this Cupid situation. It's not going to work like that. But, you know how people do. Bill know. Bill better go take a spiritual shower. Diligence. Y'all just stay diligent and stay afloat. Keep your head afloat. Keep your head up. Keep your head to the sky above the waters. Okay, when this person try to come back, don't let this person get you angry. Okay, purification. I just told you, clean out your energy, your root chakra, your chakras, your crown chakra, because that's what illusion was. They did something with your root chakra and your heart chakra. Make sure you cleanse that out. And happiness. You on your route to happiness after you do this. Because that demon got attached to you too. Let's just face it. Action. You need to take action on that. Your happiness, purification, and diligence. Having diligence. Diligence, I mean, really clean, every day. Until you feel as though, you're back to yourself, your normal self. Okay? We got wisdom, wonders. I told you something with your crown chakra. That's what they really was working on, so you really need to work on that. In life, yes, you do. You really need to work on that all the time because people will come along and do that to you. So, and not only that, you had a lot of people came along and did that to you. So, it would be good to do that. The crown chakra, look, passion. To bring that passion back. I told you something about your root chakra. Clean that out, fire. Bring your passion back. You could have even lost yourself for lust. I'm not saying you should be out there in lust, but you know what I'm saying. You don't want to have sex as much, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can tell. They done fuck with your root chakra, your solar plexus, whatever. I'm trying to tell you. And then we have containment. Your passion been contained for too damn long. Okay. And you got to wave that wand and set your good intentions. All right. And then we have homecoming. Okay. So it's just that's foundation to me. Your mind, body, and soul. Homecoming. Yeah. You got to get this back in containment right here. That was on top of there. Homecoming. And what's on top of here? Guidance. Tarot cards. You getting guidance right now from tarot cards. Tarot card reader. Love, lady goddess. Fertility. Feminine energy. Okay? Something about the moon, full moon. Something about this full moon. July 10th, Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, hello. But full moon in Capricorn kingdom. Thy kingdom come. I keep saying that. Okay? Passion. Y'all need to go ahead and light your kingdom back up, okay? We can't be having these demons out here be having us hexed and cursed out this bitch. We don't got no more passion. We done lost passion. No, we can't have that. Yeah, alignment. You got that right. You could be seeing 11:11 a lot since he said that, since Bill said that. You could be seeing 11:11 a lot, putting yourself back in alignment, okay? With your passion and your wonders, your mind, body, and soul. That's what I'm getting. Lady Goddess, feminine energy, men. You know, you probably lost a lot of passion for lady goddesses, real lady goddesses. You know, or your yin energy. You need to work on your yin energy. Being more compassionate. You could have lost it along the way, not even realize it. You probably came along some women, and they probably told you that, like, you're not compassionate at all. You mean. So just work on that. I mean, if you really want to work on that, what's this? Cosmic alignment. When you align with your universe, everything flows. Your power lies in this connection. Unity, okay, resonates, inner, outer consistency. Cosmic alignment. And that's funny, Bill said that, and then they got cosmic alignment. That's mind, body, and soul. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Guys, I just feel like you need to, this is what they all say that you need to work on, your cosmic alignment, your feminine goddess energy. Also, if you lost that, I mean, far as, you know, people trying to tear you down and shit like that, your value down, that's a no-no. And then also your crown chakra, because that's where most of the illusions was at. And then we got divine light, because you are divine beings, okay? Divine light clears up darkness and reveals the truth. Trust in its guidance to show you the way for illumination, spiritual clarity, truth revealed. So this person, I told you, this person got to come back and tell you the whole truth. They cannot come in here, I mean, I'm going to say heart-handed, like empty heart-handed. They can't do that. They got to come tell you the full truth, divine light. They know this. They've been guided, okay? So they can close this case. And then your case is closed. And then you can go do your healing work, whatever it is that you need to do. So divine can start back showing you wonders. Because probably before you met this person, you was being shown all types of wonders. Then all of a sudden it was blocked. And you was trying to figure out what was going on. I'm just telling you. I'm letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Divine light. Okay, I'm gonna get some moons. I'm gonna get some signs out here. Let me get some moons. Let's say get one of these two. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. Open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in everything. I am aware suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So it's like practice forgiving yourself. Don't become ice cold. Practice loving yourself and others again. I mean, it's like starting a reset. Like it says something about the child, like youth. So try to get back in your innocent, youthful energy. You're not young, but you don't have, just because you're a certain age don't mean you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Be acting like you old and shit. Motherfuckers try to make you old. That spirit tried to make you old, make you feel old. No, you're not. So it's like, don't get ice cold, because that's probably what they wanted. The spirit wanted. They didn't want you to show your light creation. Okay, no, that's not gonna happen. So you gotta get right back into that youthful energy. You might not feel that way, But you got to do everything you can. This says self-healing, you know, if you got to do herbs, whatever, to make yourself inside and out, mind, body, and soul, to get your mind, body, and soul back together, do what you got to do. Get back in your youthful energy. And then start all over again with your heart. Like, okay. But this time, the body's going to make sure, spirit going to make sure that you go deep within before you even rekindle anything with anybody or even Cupid fall in love with anybody. They're going to make sure you go deep within so you don't go through no more maze and illusions. That's been this whole point of this program right here. Maze and illusions. Nobody can't sit up there and framework you, and anybody going to be able to tell you, I'm going to take you out, I'm going to take, and we're not even going to get that far. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be able to know how to cut that off, that framework. I'm not going through no maze. I'm not doing all that. Let's get some signs out here. Wow. Somebody did a number. I mean, us too. We all went through this shit. We all. Everybody. And these demons be meaning to put a number on you. But it's up to you to clear this shit out. So let's go. Give me some zodiac signs. We have last quarter moon of Sagittarius, practice gratitude. And it do say honor. We have full moon of Aries, cool your emotions. Okay. Deep. That would be deep. We have new moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. It says deep out here. I just said deep. Cool your emotions. Go deeper. It says deep. Go deep. Before you let any of this go on again. First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Okay? Let go. That's what I got. Give me some more signs. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Okay, that will be deep, spirit, let go. All right. You need a reality check before you just start picking people. Y'all, hey, listen here, y'all. I'm not just telling you this. I'm checking myself too. Trust me. You think I'll just be, where this come from? I just don't be laying there like, I'm like, yeah, you know, and then not only that, you take accountability for your own shit too. Because spirit be telling you, you too divine for that, you don't deserve that, and you still go on with it. So you want to take accountability for your shit too. And then you fall into the trap of the bitterness part that they give to you, that when you fall right into the trap, when they start that bullshit to make you unbound, you start falling right into that conflict. So it is what it is. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Okay? It's a lot of Aries out here. Deep, spirit, let go, maze. Yeah. Cupid. So, yeah. I can't tell you something if I ain't gonna do this shit myself. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fear dissolve. We're gonna see how this goes. That would be deep. Because Cancer is like under the moon. And then we got new moon in Leo, shine. You're a divine being. And you know you're not supposed to be treated like this. Or let anybody treat you like you probably just, I mean, you're an empath, so you know, you go through shit like this, but you take accountability for your shit too. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Okay? That would be Cupid. Illusions. Whatever. Give me some more. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Let spirit take control. I'm trying to tell you, let go. Listen here. I don't care how, I got to get to that point too, where though, I just be like, look, this time, spirit, I'm going to let you choose. Because I was like, obviously, I can't choose good for myself. You know what I'm saying? Release control. I just heard that song from, what's his name? What's that song? I lose control. And I said that in the beginning, like somebody, there's people going to do that shit now. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Somebody will lose control, like fall so deep in love that they'll just take themselves out for this. It's people that do. It's like that unaliving and then suicide type. It goes that far. You got to see how, but you got to figure out, is that love or is that something else? Is that a spirit that attached to both of them? Last quarter moon is Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities, and people don't believe that shit be spirits. If they out there cheating and somebody caught somebody cheating, say they caught them cheating, they just say, I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna take myself out. Suicide, unaliving, that's a spirit. I try to go deeper into shit when I watch things. People don't do that sometimes. Like, I try to get the whole story, and then I try to pinpoint when the spirit came in. You know what I'm saying? Because you always hear those stories. She was a wonderful woman. Yeah. She was a wonderful woman on her way to life. She went to college, graduated with high honors. And then the next thing you know, she met Tommy. Tommy came in. He was a wonderful guy. He had a job. They both was doing good together. They moved in together, had a child together. And then, what happened? This is always after the child, too. Like, that's me. I'm a thinker. Like, they was good before they had the child. They're not saying the child is a problem, but then they have a child. Then you find out the person was cheating. And then it just go crazy from there. He couldn't just give her up, the other woman. I might watch that. I might watch some of those episodes today. And that's me. I just be writing shit down. And I'll be like, okay, they was good until this point. What happened? Then I might do some research on the other person. Like, was there a witch? Was there a warlock? Not everybody is a witch and a warlock, but was they involved in some type of hoodoo? You got to ask those questions. That's be going on out here, man. And you got little kids. Look, I put it on my community board. There are 10-year-old girls in a middle school. 10-year-old girls plotting a boy death because he cheated on her. A 10-year-old girl got two other girls to come up with a murder plot on a 10-year-old boy because he cheated. I was like, what? They came up with a whole murder plot for the 10-year-old boy. The girlfriend and the two other girls that's 10 and 11 years old. Like, what is this world coming to? Now you got 10-year-old girl. Now you got 10-year-old man. Now you got 10. Times are so different. You got 10-year-old girls plotting somebody to unalive a boy because he cheated. He only 11 years old. Wow. That tells you the times we living in now. That tells you they've been watching too much TV and that's showing them that's the answer to every fucking thing. Unaliving. That's the first answer. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, they do all that. Crazy, like they just can't let go. But all you gotta do is cleanse out your energy. Cleanse your energy out. Do a nice, good spiritual bath. Get all of them out your energy. Because they probably practicing magic too. Shit. Weirdos. That was crazy when I heard that. I said, a 10-year-old girl. What is it? 11, it's like two 11-year-olds. The boy is 11 years old. The little girl is 10 years old. And two 11-year-old girls plotting to take out a 11-year-old boy because he cheated. Y'all, now y'all gotta watch our kids out here. You been had to watch your kids, but this is getting crazy. Your children can't even go out here and date anymore. No matter what age they are. It's getting crazy. Whew. New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. Stay focused on the positive, y'all. I try to. But when I see, that's why sometimes I just turn the TV off and I just lay there and I just get uploads. I just lay there and just meditate for a minute and I get a lot of uploads. Sometimes I write them down, sometimes I don't. And the uploads I be getting is like, woo. And then you be knowing, you be feeling, that's that shit, that soon, the wrath of God, soon, Mother Nature, whoever, God, divine, whoever y'all choose to call on, is going to end up wiping this whole shit out and just get tired and say, fuck it. Wow. That's why I've been saying when people think they got power, you ain't got more power than the divine. You can go to sleep tonight and tomorrow this whole shit will be wiped the fuck out. That's for those people that sleep hard. Because I sleep hard as fuck sometimes. I sleep hard as hell sometimes. You probably sleep through the shit. Right, you never know who somebody is. That's why it's like you gotta take your time. These kids getting crazy out here. Your kids can't even date. I mean, soon come. Thy kingdom come. Soon thy kingdom come. Where God is gonna get tired of all the wickedness. And this whole shit gonna be wiped out. Soon come. It's just so much wickedness right now at this present time. Even when I'm watching the organ harvesting and these hospitals down with this shit, and dentists and just regular people down with organ harvesting, funeral homes and taking body parts and like it's nothing, like cutting them up and all. I'm just hearing all this shit and I'm like, what the hell? Selling skin, selling eyes, and eyes being removed and hearts being removed and I'm like, what the? This is crazy. The Puff Daddy situation. Just the whole Hollywood going down with HIV. Like, I mean, y'all, the ones that still got you still got it. You better keep it. You still got your soul. You better keep it. They said before, and it's showing you every day. It's not worth to gain the whole world and fucking lose your damn soul. Not worth it. I wouldn't want to be a part of that crew. The whole damn Hollywood going down with HIV. That man has slept with half of Hollywood. You got to think of how devastating that is to people and their family. That's crazy, man. That's how demons do, though. Gain the whole world, lose your soul. They wanted the fame, they wanted the fortune. Full moon is Aquarius, be real. Let's be real about it. Gain the whole world, lose your soul. I mean, you rather be at peace and balance, or you rather be out there, gaining the whole world, losing your damn soul. For souls that don't even give a fuck about you. They'll cash you outside. How about that? For $5. That's how wicked is getting. For $5. Man, get out of here. First quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. There's a lot of Aries out here. A lot of Aries out here. Nope. War. October 7th. New moon in Aries. October 7th. Make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Libra. And that's inside and out. Meditation, mind, body, soul, right? Do your, I was doing today, what I was doing, my face mask, my coffee mask. I mean, y'all better make time for self-love, boo-boo. Times is wicked. Full moon in Taurus, detox. If you got detox, do a detox, a deep cleanse, detox. Do what you need to do. Cleanse these demons out. I swear for God, man. That's why Kendrick Lamar said, turn the TV off. Me watching all that, I was like, wow. Then I started watching Sinners, and for some reason I couldn't watch it. Like I got like 20 minutes in, I couldn't even watch Sinners. That's your energy, like pulling away from that, I guess. Like I be just finding myself going like this, do the TV. Oh my God, shut up. Oh my God, you ain't talking about nothing. Oh my God. Like even going through music, it's like, shut the fuck up. I be finding myself to shut the fuck up. Like I be finding myself do that shit. Like that shit don't even resonate. Nothing. I'm like, that's me though. You know, I don't know where everybody else right now in their ascensions, but that's where I'm at. It's like the music ain't making sense. It's just like a waste of fucking time and fucking energy to me. The music ain't worth a crap. I find myself flipping through the music like, the fuck? Shut the fuck up. I be doing that shit. Let me get some numbers out here. This was a good read. I hope y'all learned something from me today. I learn as I teach. Because I got that message earlier today. I was like, oh. And it ended up coming out anyway. So you'll be in deep thoughts a lot. You'll be getting a lot of uploads. And I mean, if you do, write them down. So the date, the time, when you got that upload. And then by next year, that time, you're going to be like how far you came from this year, from that date. And then that's your anniversary of what you got that upload of. And then you'll see how far you came. You know, when you get a journal or something like that, you'll find out how far you came. Do your affirmations. I'll be telling y'all that. Set y'all good intentions. Y'all write y'all affirmations down. Burn it. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be burning my affirmations and things like that. Be careful of any illusions out here because these devils is running rapid. That's all I can say about it. Do you want me to get a question? I think they said they wanted me to get a question. Let's get some questions. And go deep with it now. All right. These are some questions. The last one back there was, am I willing? So, do I believe I am worthy? How can I be more flexible right now? Am I letting fear stop me? How can I be more kind to myself, offer more grace in this very moment? When am I most afraid of losing? Your soul? Okay, that's my answer. Where am I called to use my voice right now? Where are you called to use your voice right now so everybody can hear your story, your testimony? Okay, everybody got a testimony. Am I afraid to be seen? You shouldn't be if you are the light, but that's my answers. That's not yours. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Okay. Am I constantly showing up for you, divine, your children, whatever this is about? Alrighty. Hey, what's that? Am I communicating my needs? Are you communicating your needs with divine? That's another question. Let's go. Last numbers. If Divine told me to come back and do another reading, I will. I supposed to do the goddess reads. That's what I was aiming for. I was like, I'm going to do the goddess reads, then the gods reads, but somehow led to this because somebody must need to hear it, what's going on. 555. Embrace change. You can be seeing these numbers. Change is in the air. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. So something about you're going to be tested. You're going to learn how to listen to spirit. Oh, you're going to learn. Oh, yeah, you're going to learn. You remember that movie? You're going to learn. Spirit going to see, going to test you and see if you listen and you honor them. When they say it's a no, it's a no. And if you don't say no, well, you can just go through the maze of illusions again and take yourself all through the cycle again. And then at the end, you have nobody to blame but yourself. The spiritual warrior goddess. Welcome to the mob. Love you. Bye.